Looking at the long-term impact of climate change, rising levels of greenhouse gases, temperatures, and sea levels would adversely affect the planet and human population. There have been plenty of speculations about Earth in the year 2100. But what after that? Let's see how alien would Earth be to humans in the year 2500. Unless carbon dioxide emissions drop significantly, global warming by 2500 will make the lungs of the planet Amazon barren, the American Midwest tropical, and the ethnic country of India would become too hot to live in. By the year 2500, the vegetation would move through the poles and the tropical regions would become highly unsuitable to live in. This is a traditional pre-contact indigenous village with access to the river and crops planted in the rainforest. This is a present-day landscape. This could be the scenario in the year 2500. It shows a barren landscape and low water level resulting from vegetation decline, with sparse or degraded infrastructure and minimal human activity. Under low and medium mitigation scenarios which do not meet the Paris Agreement goal to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius, the vegetation and the best crop growing areas may move towards the poles. The area suitable for some crops would also be reduced. Places with long histories of cultural and ecosystem richness like the Amazon basin may become barren. These were the pre-colonization indigenous cities and communities with buildings and a diverse maize-based agriculture. This is the same area today with the grain monoculture and large harvesters. However, by the year 2500, agricultural practices might adapt to a hot and humid subtropical climate, with possible subtropical agroforestry based on oil palms and arid zone succulents. The crops would then be tended by AI drones with a reduced human presence. Heat stress may reach fatal levels for humans in tropical regions that are highly populated. Even under high mitigation scenarios of Paris Agreement goals, the sea levels keep rising due to expanding and mixing water in the warming oceans. This was a busy agrarian village scene of rice planting, livestock use, and social life in the Indian subcontinent. This is a present-day scene showing the mix of traditional rice farming and modern infrastructure present in the many areas of the global south. This shows the possible future of India in the year 2500 with heat-adaptive technologies including robotic agriculture and green buildings. The human presence would then become minimal due to the need for personal protective equipment. These predictions are based on the model with time-dependent projections of atmospheric greenhouse gas concentrations for low, medium, and high mitigation scenarios up to the year 2500. And if the globe fails to meet the Paris Agreement goals and the emissions keep rising, many places in the world will dramatically change.